Hey everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. So today we're going to be discussing two new releases. I know that's the hot topic right now as everything is coming out. Everybody's grabbing what they're interested in and we're doing reviews. So today, first up, we're going to talk about the newest flanker release in the Idole line from Lancome. This is called Idole Aura. So in the top of this, you have salt and rose. The mid is jasmine, and then the base is vanilla and musk. So let's see. Okay, so I just like this design. I know it's really unique, but the back is like a part of it's like a frosted glass, It's cute. Will the top off? Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting. So this one smells like it could be a part of the Giorgio Armani sea line. It's in the air. It made me think of the Sea Intense and the Sea Fiore. When I smell it on the stick, yeah, it gives me vibes. It definitely gives me vibes. The same thing happened with I Am Glorious, only this one gives me vibes of being a part of the Giorgio Armani sea line, and it's just pretty. I do like the rose, but I can honestly say that smelling this, I would never have thought it came from the Idol line. Not at all. Then the vanilla is coming in so good. I like this one. I mean, I like the first two. I own them all. But at first sniff, I'm going to say I like this one more than the other two. The other two are heavier on the rose. This vanilla and this musk in here, the Intense has a musk that usually rubs people the wrong way. Like, it is a musk that might not be the easiest to pull off or to wear. This here is more feminine, more sultry, a little sweeter, deeper, just sensual. Next up, we're going to be discussing Voce Viva Intensa from the House of Valentino. So I really liked Voce Viva. It's really pretty. It's really pretty for the sake of being pretty, cutesy, girly, perfect for a wedding, just pretty fragrance. When I found out they were coming out with an Intense, I was curious. Ooh, I like the bottle design, It's a little darker. This one, the original had a much brighter red than this, so it's a little darker, which makes sense if it's supposed to be intense. Oh, you see what I did there? Boom, boom, ching. The notes in this one are bergamot in the top along with mandarin orange. The mid is jasmine sambac with orange blossom, and then in the base is bourbon vanilla and moss. I really like moss. I like oak moss. I like ambergris. I like things that remind me of water, aquaticness, and rocks, and ambroxan and all of that type of stuff. So a moss note doesn't turn me off. It intrigues me. So let's test it out. This bottle is, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the original. Here's the original. This is the bright red top I was telling you about. I have to. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So at first, when I smelled it, I was like, oh my God, that is identical to the original, but it's just more intense. It's a little darker, it's a little richer. But side by side, this is lighter and fresher for sure. This is sexier. This smells like it's candied. Like it's candied. That orange blossom. Oh, so I wanted to pull up the notes of the original. I have not worn this since it came out. I wore it for like a week straight and then put it up. I took the travel size with me to Mexico because I wanted to wear it to the wedding that I was going to. So this is a very pretty fragrance. So the notes in here, in the top, we have mandarin orange, bergamot, and ginger. So that's going to tell me right then and there why it comes off lighter and fresher. That's that ginger. Um, in the mid, we have orange blossom and gardenia instead of jasmine sambac. So now we're getting into the deeper, sexier, sultry part of things when you switch out that gardenia and add jasmine sambac. Now, in the original, the base is vanilla, tonka bean, musk, sandalwood, and oak moss. So you know, I almost feel like the dry down of this one should be just as deep and dark and sultry as this one, but I don't remember it to be that. I'm gonna have to play around with these. Um, I might do some real crazy stuff like wear the original on the right side of my body and the intense on the intensa on the left side. But yeah, come on, come through. Very interesting. Now, I will tell you this, the moss is starting to come through a lot quicker than the oak moss does in the original. So in the Intensa, I'm picking up on that moss. It's stronger, it's a little greener, and it's cutting through the candied sexiness that I was smelling originally. Not in a bad way, just making it versatile. I love a fragrance that changes for me, that's not super duper linear. Lord, I think somebody's cutting their grass. So I'm not going to stay too long because my neighbors are annoying. But yeah. So the freshness and the ginger in the original make this a beautiful, bright, work appropriate, wedding appropriate type of fragrance for the original. Make sure I let you guys know what I'm talking about, the original. But I'm gonna tell you now that jasmine sambac and that bourbon vanilla really give this some sexiness. So you could transition these. You could wear one to work, and if you're going somewhere after work, throw this one in your purse instead and top up with this one for a sexy date night, or you can just use this for a sexy date night. I wouldn't wear this to work. I feel like this is a little too sensual for me to wear to work. Just off my first smell. And I'm going to wear it to work tomorrow because I mean, I got to test it out and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon except for work. So I'll let you know, but just off my first impressions, I feel like this is super like little black dress, like, mm, you know, in the best way, But you can wear what you want, when you want, how you want, where you want. But it's nice. It still has a burst of energy and the citrus in the top, and it's nice and pretty, but it just gets a little sensual in that end of the opening. Like you don't even have to wait to the mid. You don't even have to wait to the drive down. The sexy is coming, honey. I'm too. Oh, do y'all remember that song? So anyway, yeah, those are my first impressions. I really do like this one and both of these, and I know my facial reactions and my reactions, you guys pick up on stuff really quickly, so you're going to already have made a decision as to whether or not you want to try them based off what you've already seen. But I do like both of these. Because somebody gonna ask, which one do you like more? Um, Hmm. I don't know. A part of me says this one just a little bit more because it's sweeter, but the vanilla in this is sexy. It's grown and sexy. It's not overtly sweet. I don't know. Hmm. I'm just going to give this one a slight edge. I'm going to go ahead and give Voce Viva Intensa just a slight edge over Idole Aura. Over, like I'm talking. But I have them both. So I don't have to choose. But if any of you guys out there were curious, as if you could only get one and you wondered where, I would point you to, if you don't have any of the auras and you want a nice rose vanilla fragrance, I'd say go for this one. If you don't have the original Voce Viva, or if you do and you wanted something a little stronger, a little sexier, definitely pick this one up. If we're just choosing, no matter what you have in your collection between these two, I think I enjoy this one a little bit more because it's sweeter. You guys know I'm a sweet girl. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have them both in my collection. I'm really, really happy. Y'all know how heartbroken I be when I get like that Twilly O Ginger, boo. I still have not recovered from that nonsense. But there you have it. Today we are going to be discussing my first impression of L'interdit Rouge by Givenchy. When I found out this package came, I had to do a first impressions, and I'll upload this tomorrow because I already uploaded a video today with my one fragrance for each season. So you guys will get this tomorrow, and I'm going to push back my other video that is also a first impressions. A lot of you wanted to know if I was getting this. Yeah, baby. It's an eau de parfum formulation. Look at that bottle. Wow. Oh, I love this. Okay. Let's get a stick. I don't know what the notes are. I know there's pimento in here, and I think some pepper and some stuff. This is the first impression, so we just gonna wing it. I'll put the notes on the screen for you guys to see. Okay. Hmm. This smells like several different things, like something that's really sweet, spicy. It smells like the or the parfum or the Melissa Me. It has that DNA, but it also pulls. It's reminding me of something, maybe a little kinship with Alien Essence Absolute, maybe a little kinship with Spiritueuse Double Vanille from the private collection, the Arts and Materials collection from Guerlain. That not dupes for these things, just immediately took me, to both of those, and just of a familiarity with something else, some other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit with this. This is gonna be a really quick review because this is reminding me of so many things right now, and I'm bombarded with all of this in my head. I'm gonna have to look at these notes and see what this is reminding me of. Oh man, it smells like it's very familiar to me, but not so much that I don't want to keep it in my collection. This, I think of a woman who likes a sweet fragrance but also likes spice. This reminds me. I mean, I'm just feeling like there's 5 or 6 things I'm going to be able to come back and say, you know what it reminds me of? This, and this. Um, When you have a collection the size of mine, that's not hard. It's not hard to, and I'm sorry if you hear these loud footsteps. My 7-year-old, that little rambunctious thing, never goes to sleep. So, yeah, if you're the type of woman who likes something sweet but super super spicy, that's not necessarily, as I was saying before, it's not necessarily bad that this reminds me of a few things, because when you have a collection the size of mine, that's going to happen. It's just going to be inevitable that you just come across something that doesn't remind you of something else you already have. I'm not mad at this, but it's going to drive me crazy until I figure out what that is that it smells like. This doesn't smell particularly like anything, like a dupe for anything, but there are vibes and pieces and parts to this that remind me of a freshness. And even though that sounds crazy, there's like a fresh crispness in this, a dry crispness in this that is blended so beautifully with the sweetness that I'm getting and with the spice. This, oh, and the spice is dying away. Like it's not staying as strong and as potent as it was. This is already softening. Mm, yeah. Okay. So it smells like there's something sweet coming in, maybe tonka bean or vanilla, something sweet that's coming in, calming down the spice and bringing a little slight bit of creaminess or powderiness to it. This is very interesting how quickly that changed on the stick. So this will be my scent of the day tomorrow, Thursday, August 19th. I think that's what tomorrow is. I will be wearing this, giving it a full wear. So yeah, guys, this is my first impression of L'interdit Rouge by Givenchy. Um, what can I say about it? I do think it's interesting. Is this the stick I had? And now it's reminding me of one of the La Vie Belles. Maybe Enhancement. Oh, this is really gonna mess with me. Like, y'all don't even know. I'm not going to bed until I figure it out. But it just reminds me of quite a few things. I'm not mad at that because all of the things that I just named to you clearly are already in my collection. So, to just mash them up together um and not have to try to layer them myself. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. But I really think that this is something I'm going to like more and more as I wear it. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. While you're here, please do not forget to click the like button. Lets me know that you like me and my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, join the Terror Squad, and click that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. As always, I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Have you tried either one of these? Are you curious about either one of them? Have you tried the other flankers? What did you think about them? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Idole line. Let's talk about Voce Viva and these newest flankers in the comments. And until then, what did I just say? And until then,